Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's absolutely crucial in our fast-paced, always-on world, the power of taking a break. I know, it sounds simple, almost as simple. We're constantly told to hustle harder, push further, and grind nonstop. But what if I told you that the secret to long-term success, creativity, and genuine happiness isn't about doing more, but about strategically doing less? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see breaks not as a sign of weakness, but as your ultimate superpower for avoiding burnout and resetting your entire mindset. Let's be honest, how many of you are feeling overwhelmed right now? Maybe you're juggling work, school, family, and a to-do list that seems to multiply overnight. You feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, going faster and faster but getting nowhere. Your focus is shot, your creativity has vanished, and even small tasks feel like climbing a mountain. This, my friends, is the fast track to burnout. Burnout isn't just about feeling tired. It's a state of complete emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. It's that feeling of being cynical about your work, feeling detached, and believing that you're no longer effective. It's a serious issue that can impact every single area of your life. The good news, it's largely preventable. And the most effective tool in our prevention kit is the humble break. So, what exactly happens to our brains when we refuse to take a pause? Think of your brain like a muscle. If you go to the gym and lift weights for hours on end without any rest, what happens? Your muscles fatigue, your form gets sloppy, and you risk injury. Your brain works in a similar way. When you're constantly focused on a task, especially a mentally demanding one, your cognitive resources get depleted. The part of your brain responsible for executive functions like decision-making, problem-solving, and regulating your emotions gets overworked. This is why, after hours of staring at a screen, you might find yourself making silly mistakes, getting easily irritated, or struggling to come up with new ideas. You haven't gotten dumber. Your brain is just exhausted and screaming for a timeout. This is where the magic of resetting comes in. A break isn't just about stopping work, it's about shifting your mental state. It allows your brain to switch from focused, high-attention mode to a more relaxed, wandering state. This is often called the default mode network, and guess what? This is where some of our best thinking happens. Have you ever had a brilliant idea pop into your head while you were in the shower, on a walk, or doing the dishes? That's your default mode network at work. When you stop forcing your brain to focus on a problem, you give it the space to make new, unexpected connections. It's like shaking a snow globe. You have to stop shaking for the flakes to settle in a new, beautiful pattern. Taking a break allows the snow of your thoughts to settle, creating clarity and paving the way for those aha moments. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have time for a break. I hear you. The pressure to be productive is real. But let's reframe this. Taking a break is not lost time. It's an investment in the quality of your work and your well-being. Think about it. Would you rather spend 4 hours working straight, feeling increasingly frustrated and producing mediocre results, or would you rather work for 3.5 hours with a few short intentional breaks and produce high-quality creative work while feeling energized? The choice is pretty clear. The time you lose to a break is paid back tenfold in increased efficiency, creativity, and a better mood. It's the classic tale of the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady, with strategic pauses, wins the race against frantic, non-stop sprinting. So, what does a good break even look like? The key is to do something completely different from what you were just doing. If you've been staring at a computer screen, don't just switch to scrolling on your phone. That's just trading one screen for another. A truly restorative break engages a different part of your brain or body. A great framework to use is what I call the micro, meso, and macro break system. Let's start with micro breaks. These are tiny, 1 to 5 minute pauses you can sprinkle throughout your day. The Pomodoro technique is a perfect example of this. You work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. In those 5 minutes, stand up, stretch, look out the window, grab a glass of water, or do a few jumping jacks. The goal is to physically disengage from your workspace. It's amazing how much just 60 seconds of stretching can clear your head. Next up, we have meso breaks. These are your more substantial, 15 to 30-minute breaks. This is your lunch break, or a dedicated mid-afternoon pause. This is where you can really disconnect, go for a brisk walk outside. Getting some fresh air and sunlight is incredibly powerful for resetting your mood and energy levels. Listen to a few of your favorite songs and just chill. Meditate for 10 minutes. There are tons of great guided meditation apps that can help you quiet your mind. Or, call a friend and chat about something completely unrelated to work. The point is to give your mind a genuine change of scenery. Avoid the temptation to eat lunch at your desk while answering emails. That's not a break. That's just a different kind of work. Honor your meso breaks as sacred, non-negotiable time for yourself. Finally, we have the macro breaks. These are your weekends, your vacation days, your holidays. This is the long-term maintenance for your mental health. In our culture, it can feel like a badge of honor to not take vacation days, but this is a deeply flawed mindset. Macro breaks are essential for deep recovery and reflection. They allow you to completely detach from the pressures of your daily routine, explore new interests, spend quality time with loved ones, and reconnect with yourself. You come back from a real vacation not just rested, but with a renewed sense of purpose and a broader perspective. You can't see the whole picture when you're standing right in front of the canvas. A macro break lets you step back and see everything with fresh eyes. So, please, use your vacation days. They are part of your compensation for a reason, to ensure you remain a healthy, functioning human being. Let's put this into practice. How can you start incorporating this into your life today? Start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire schedule overnight. Pick one thing. Maybe it's committing to a 5-minute stretch break every hour. Set a timer on your phone if you have to. Or, decide that from now on, you will take a full 20-minute lunch break away from your desk. Once that becomes a habit, add something else. The goal is to build a sustainable rhythm of work and rest, a rhythm that honors your brain's natural cycles. Pay attention to your body's signals. If you're feeling foggy, irritable, or stuck, don't just push through. Recognize it as a signal that your brain needs a pause. See it not as a failure, but as a helpful reminder from your own internal system. Ultimately, embracing the power of breaks is about a fundamental shift in mindset. It's about moving away from the glorification of busy and toward the celebration of sustainable productivity and genuine well-being. It's about understanding that rest is not the opposite of work. It's an integral part of work. It's the fallow period that allows the soil to become fertile again. By giving yourself permission to pause, you are giving yourself the gift of clarity, creativity, and resilience. You're playing the long game, ensuring you can show up as your best self not just today, but for years to come. You are preventing the fire of burnout from ever starting, and instead, you're tending to the steady, warm glow of your inner passion and drive. So I challenge you, right after you finish this video, take a real break. A 5-minute break. Don't check your notifications. Don't plan your next task. Just stand up, walk around, look out a window, and take a few deep breaths. Feel the difference it makes. Let me know in the comments what your favorite way to take a restorative break is. Your ideas might inspire someone else in this amazing community. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future content on living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Take care of yourselves and remember to take those breaks. See you in the next one.